What it is, y'all, it's Midway J, the biggest OG.
You say, what? You say no hook on this. You say what? Just cooking shit. You say what? You say open up my mind like a book of shit. You say what? No hook on this. You say what? Just cooking shit. You say what? Yeah, open up my mind like a book of shit. You say what? No hook on this. You say what? Just cooking shit. You say what? Yeah, open up my mind like a book of shit.
Big B, Lil B, Slime, YSL, Crip Killer.
Rapper Young Thug pleading guilty as part of a plea deal in Georgia today. The hip-hop star, whose legal name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, has been in jail since 2022, charged for acts violating the state's Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act and for gang-related activity. It has been the longest-running criminal trial in the state's history. The Grammy-winning rapper is a proclaimed leader of an alleged criminal street gang in Fulton County.
Shout out to all my returning subscribers. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Big Slime has been released from jail. I know y'all all thought it was going to be a rabbit in a hat, some type of hoax or miracle to get him off, but he off. He got himself in a situation where as though the judge is like, yo, look, I'm going to go ahead, give him this probation. I'm going to go ahead and let him slide himself out so he can hang himself. Hanging himself means I'm going to give him a tremendous amount of time over his head with some probation, a long extended probation, so he can hang himself. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. They let Thugger off with 5 years jail time. He got that time served. Then they gave him 15 years probation. Then 40 years suspended. The 40 years means he's on 15 years probation day for day. If he messed that 15 years up, the judge could give him the whole entire 40 years. That's why it's called a hang case. So you got to think of this. The old Young Thugger, Big Slime that y'all used to see is going to be no more. It's not going to be no more slime in the nose, the gang banging, none of that. They banned him from Atlanta.
His attorney says that he did not want Jeremy Williams, also known as Young Thug, to take the plea deal, but he is glad that he is out of jail. But this does mean that he is banned from Metro Atlanta. His family is devastated by that news.
I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges.
A shocking rap on Young Thug's part in the YSL trial. The Grammy-winning rapper, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, took a non-negotiated plea after being a part of the longest trial in Georgia's history. He pled guilty to gang, drug, and gun charges.
I don't believe that it is just, but I believe that under these circumstances, it is justice for Jeffrey Williams, and he is delighted, as are we.
Judge Paige Reese Whitaker sentenced Williams to 40 years in prison with 5 years to be served, commuting that to time served.
For Jeffrey, go home today and not have another 90 days or 120 days of it, he is very happy.
Williams is now on a 15-year probation with a major stipulation.
You are to stay away from the Metro Atlanta area.
His father is devastated.
I'm totally against that because this is where he's from.
He got heavy stipulations. You think about it, if you've been in the hood and you've been on probation for a while, 15 years. 15 years to be a good guy. Now, let me tell you what that means. The first year, 2, 3, yeah, you get on probation. You ain't worried about it. Everything going good. Life is great. But after like that 3rd, 4th year, shit start getting boring. Shit start changing. You can't go to Atlanta. You got to straight be on your business, which means he can't beef. He can't do anything. He walking on such pins and needles right now. All it could take is a girlfriend, a op, or anybody to pick up the phone and say, look, this man has threatened me to his agent. This man is sending people to call my phone. Any little tiny little incident reported to the agent can send his ass back as small as a goddamn traffic ticket. We ain't gonna see the gangbanging no Young Thugger no more unless he that stupid. The judge want to see how bad he want to be home. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say, okay, we know he want to get out. Let's see if he gonna walk a straight life. Which they probably in the back of their mind, they hoping Thugger don't go walk straight so they can throw his ass back in jail just so they can say we gave him a chance. Yeah, he had to be home, but he ain't got no time to fuck around. Also, in a case like this, that was a state RICO charge. Now, the feds ain't involved. The feds could have been sitting back watching this case, and if they feel as though Thug should have been sentenced a little heavy or some more stuff, the feds still can pick up this RICO case. We're not even going to hear from Thug. That's why y'all see Thug came home. Y'all don't see Thug on the internet. Y'all don't see Thug doing a whole bunch of nothing. Thug is quiet, as he should. Thug don't want to hear about no beefs. He don't want to respond to nothing. And he just don't want no troubles right now because he got that 40 years hanging over his head with 15 years probation. Now ask me this. Y'all think Thug was stupid for taking the 15 years probation? His lawyer said he ain't want him to take the probation. But guess what? His lawyer ain't the one sitting in jail. That 15-year probation and over top of your head and sitting in jail facing all his life and time, that's a bad motherfucker. You'll be surprised at some of the things that motherfucking them jail walls will make you do. There's nowhere in the world that me or you or a motherfucker that ain't got the money is Thug, and we still live in the street life. It's impossible to get through 15 years of probation. That shit is impossible. But guess what? When we laying up on that motherfucking boat and you try and get home, you know what I'm saying? You're going to take that 15 years. You're going to take that gamble and say, yo, you know what? I'm going to take the gamble with the 15 years, man. I'm trying to get home.
Take full responsibility for, you know, my crimes or my charges. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, you know, all people. I learned that late. I'm older, I'm grown now, you know, and it's just like I'm smarter. It's more things to rap about. Like I've experienced a lot of good things. I experienced more bad things, but I experienced a lot of good things too.
As part of that plea deal, he'll be released on house arrest for time served.
In our situation, we go home, try to get a job. The money ain't adding up. We used to the street life. We got 15 years over out here. Guess what we do? We're going to pick up a pistol. That's what we going to do. We're going to pick up some drugs. You know why? Because we're a product of our environment. The judge, 9 times out of 10, know when they let us back out with that 15 years and then you from the streets, your ass is coming back. That's facts. That's facts. I don't know that person in my city, you know what I'm saying, or a person, period, that can give them 15 years probation. Thug about what, 38, 37? The time he come off probation be damn near 60 years old. That's a tough one. A tough pill to swallow. That's probably why the reason right now we're not even hearing from Thug, because Thug got to get his mind right to make sure that he's ready to deal with 15 years of being a good guy. Young Thug is smart. I know at this point in the game, YSL, the gang part is dismantled. It gotta be. If Young Thug, you out there, you sneak, trying to still be this gangster, you still trying to sneak and do some underhanded shit, man, you better look at Lord Dirt. You better look at these niggas that's locked up right now, man, having it fucking hard. You made it out, Thugger. That shit you pulled off was like, yo, you one of the best of the best. I don't know if it comes down to your Freemasonry, allegedly, that you're a Freemason. Did that play a part, bro? Because nobody thought you can do it. You had the most weirdest case in the world, all types of loopholes and fuck-ups going on, bro. And you being a stand-up dude on the street side of things, Doug, I'm happy, bro, you made it out. I ain't saying I agree with the shit that went on. Allegedly, if that shit was true, whatever they was charging with you. But yo, I'm happy you stood it out because now you are a prime example of standing strong, staying loyal. How it turns out. These new school rappers, these new school artists and niggas in the industry, they almost done made it cool to snitch. And if you're a civilian, okay, snitching is cool. But when you live in that street life, there's nothing cool about snitching, period. You just can't snitch. You's a rat. You's a goofy. Your life should be taken because that's what you signed up for. Young Thug is the new prime example of what standing true, what standing strong to your beliefs can do. I'm quite sure it was people Thug could have gave up. He knew shit. I'm quite sure Thug ain't the biggest of the biggest slimes. But Thug got something major, more big to worry about. Thug got to stay clean. Thug can't do no more beefing. Thug can't do no more gangbanging. Thug can't do no more going to Atlanta. The old Young Thug that y'all used to see, Big Slime, is over with. And if y'all do see the old Big Slime coming back out and he doing some crazy shit, that man's a fool. You don't get breaks like this in the penal system. You don't. He got heavy stipulations. You got 15 years over his head, which means if he violate his 15 years, he going to do 40 years. Welcome home, Young Thug. Let this be a lesson to anybody in the street. You know what I'm saying? If y'all live in the street life, stay true to the code. That's all. I ain't glorifying it. My street days is up. But if you going to be in the streets, use Young Thugger for a measuring stick, man. It is a way out. Stay true. And if you don't get out, do your time. That's all I got to say to it. Welcome home, Young Thug. Best of luck to you. You know what I'm saying? You got 15 years over your head. You know what you got to do. You fuck that up, you got 40 years waiting for you, man. And that's my take on it, man. Get in the comment section. Y'all let me know, y'all think it was smart for Young Thug to take the 15 years, 40 years suspended, or should he sat and waited and finish the trial out and walked away scot-free? Possibly, as his lawyer said. Let me know. Get in the comment section, y'all. It's Midway Jizzle, the biggest OG. And I'm out.
Big B, Lil B, Slime, YSL, Crip Killer.
Yo, first and foremost, let me get one thing straight to y'all. I'm what you call an ex-criminal. You feel what I'm saying? I don't break law. I'm not into nothing like that no more. So sometimes when I get these reactions, it's from a criminal standpoint. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't promoting nothing like that. But that right there,